Hello, Serious Survivor here, and I want to talk a little bit about the U.S. charging 4 Chinese nationals in a global hacking campaign aimed at dozens of companies, universities, and government agencies in the United States and abroad, the Justice Department said. These charges were announced as the U.S. and a coalition of allies on Monday accused China's Ministry of State Security of a global cyber hacking campaign, specifically attributing a large Microsoft attack disclosed earlier this year to hackers working on Beijing's behalf. The hacking was sponsored by the Ministry of State Security for China and focused on information that would significantly benefit Chinese companies and businesses, including research and development processes, according to the indictment cited by the Justice Department. The officials in the Hainan State Security Department tried to hide the Chinese government's role in the information theft by using a front company, according to the indictment, which was returned in May and unsealed Friday. The campaign trade secrets in industries including aviation, defense, education, government, healthcare, biopharmaceutical, maritime industries, and more, according to the Justice Department. The victims were located in Austria, Cambodia, Canada, Germany, Indonesia, Malaysia, Norway, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and the United States. A quote from Deputy U.S. Attorney General Lisa Monaco, quote, "These criminal charges once again highlight that China continues to use cyber-enabled attacks to steal what other countries make, in flagrant disregard of its bilateral and multilateral commitments." And we've been seeing this go on for years. This is nothing new with China stealing technology, military technology, implementing it in their own nation, and even selling and distributing stuff throughout the world. They've been accused of stealing trade secrets for the last couple of decades at the least. It says the 2-count indictment alleges that 3 of the officers were HSSD officers responsible for coordinating computer hackers and linguists at the front companies. The 4th officer was an employee at the front company, Hainan Xiandun Technology Development Company Limited, and created malware, hacked into computer systems operated by foreign governments, companies, and universities, and supervised the other hackers. And it's time that action was taken on this front. China has been a threat to this nation for a very long time, and a lot of people are just now beginning to see this. This is not new. The hacking is not new. The stealing of technology is not new. The manipulation of world currency is not new. We see China get away with a lot, and sometimes we wonder what's going to be done to stop some of their actions. This is not even a dent in the organizations and the Chinese government. This is 4 people that did operate, a very big operation, but they're not the only ones. And that's what we got to worry about, is they're not the only ones. So these cyber attacks will still continue, and this is going to be something that we still have to contend with. But maybe, just maybe, the Justice Department is actually going to step up and start doing something about this. Now, I believe the only reason they did something about this was the pressure that they're feeling lately. So unless they feel the pressure that they must act, they probably will not. Hopefully this will set a precedent of some type, and hopefully some of the other hacking groups will look at this and see that finally we're taking a little action. Although we do have to ask ourselves, is this really going to impact the amount of cyber crime we see? And the true answer is no. We're definitely not safe from cybercrime because 4 people that ran a company were arrested. Now, they did have the backing of the Chinese government, and that's a fact. It's not even disputed. That means that China's government itself is directly involved in hacking everything from personal computers to military information. And that could be interpreted by some as an act of war. And if it's also determined that they had a hand in some of the supply chain disruptions, then we just have to see what's going to happen with this. I just wanted to share that a little bit, and we'll be looking deeper into this and bringing any updates I can as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for listening. God bless. For now, Serious Survivor, out.